or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are
Trash?
the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men?
What's up, guys? What's up? How you guys doing? Hope you guys have a good Monday, right? Hope you guys have had a good Monday. What's up? So, before we start the show, right? I get this every so often. So I always want to. This is a question or a comment I get so much. So every so often I like to give my thoughts and opinions again over and over, right? It's not like everyone's gonna watch every single video of mine. I'm doubtful there's anyone that does that. So I always like to reiterate this statement every so often. Right? I just got a comment of, I don't know, some nobody, some anonymous person saying, why do I talk about black people? You know, I have so many videos about black women, you know, all this stuff. You know, stop talking about black men's issue, all this stuff, right? I would like to preference, I'm an advocate, and I'm an advocate for men, right? I talk about men's issues, good men's issues, in my opinion, right? But it don't matter the skin tone, right? It don't matter your race. Most men, I think every man, right, experiences really similar issues, right? I mean, a black man doesn't experience that much different issues than, let's say, an Asian man or a white man or this and that, right? Issues are women. Issues are women. And here's the thing. Yes, I have, I guess, a good deal of like videos on black women, right? But in the sense that my history, my dating history, I've only dated black women, right? Besides one Asian woman. Most of the women I've dated were black. Most of my friends are black, right? That's a community I've been around a good deal of my life. But regardless, I see the issues of men, right? And here's maybe this is just how social media works, or something happens with my For You page. I see a lot of black women talking, period. You don't see a lot of Asian women talking, right? They're not, at least not enough for me to build a whole channel on, okay? But again, I have white women, I have other women too. But it's just that we need to stop distinguishing each other. If you are a good man, I support you. If you're a good man, I support you. Like baby mama issues, white men deal with that. Asian men deal with that. Black men deal with that. Baby mama issues, they deal with that. Child support, every single different man of different races deal with child support. Women that want six-figure men, white women want six-figure men, black women do, Asian women do. It really don't matter. The only thing that really is like I guess the point is that I use videos, right, that I'm reacting to. Just so happens that a lot of Kendra G videos are all black women. I mean, unless you can find I don't know, an Asian dating show that shows women going crazy, talking about crazy shit, then please send it to me. Please send it to me. I don't mind reacting to Asian women going wacky, okay? And I have some videos of Asian. It's just, that's the thing where at the end of the day is that I support men's issues, regardless of the race. And it just so happens that, you know what, the videos I watch, well, those are the women that's on it. So that's just the thing I wanted to talk about, you know. And this is the thing, right? Any black men, right, or whatever, black women, black men that hate my content and say that only black people are allowed to talk about black people thing, then create your own platform, right? Show your support to black men, right? Show your support, because honestly, men in general, no one supports. Men in general, right? The whole red pill manosphere thing is relatively new. Relatively new. And there's not a whole lot of crazy amount of creators in that space. So really, go ahead, create more stuff. Because the problem is nobody's supporting men at all, right? We have very few creators. In my opinion, at least the ones that I see, very few creators. So really, you create your own platform. If you disagree with with an Asian man talking about, you know, all this other shit, then fine. I would support your creating a platform. People don't do it. So, I mean, I just want to talk about that because a lot of people always, you know, wondering and shit like that. Well, you know, if you happen to, you know, come across my stuff and you want to wonder why, well, I'll give you some of my opinions and thoughts. Okay, so, like we were talking about, let's do some Kendra G, right? Let's do some Kendra G. All right, so let's let's react to a Kendra G video.
Hey, what's your name?
Mary,
Mary, where you calling me from, love?
Alabama.
Alabama. How old are you?
I am 34.
34. Don't have your hair cut off. I want to see your full hair. There you go. 34. What's your zodiac sign?
Aries.
Aries. You have any kids?
None.
No kids.
Just a dog.
You ever been married?
No.
What do you do for a living?
I am in the sports medicine field. I'm a certified athletic trainer.
Okay. Sports medicine fields. You said you're a certified athletic trainer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's get into it. So we got Mary, Alabama, 34, Aries, no kids, never married. Sports, she works in the sports medicine field. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I am looking for a man who is ready to be a husband, not just looking for a wife. Someone that is emotionally mature, financially stable, knows how to manage their money.
Yo, Anderson, thank you. Thank you for the love, right? Thank you for the support. Thank you for stopping by, and I love it, right? Anderson said this. It's not about race. It's about warning men. Exactly, right? And honestly, giving men a voice, okay? And he also said, I'm a black man, and your content helps all men. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love, bro.
Someone who is has a healthy lifestyle. Likes to work out, likes to be outside. I like to be at the beach. I like to be outside. So something similar to what I like to do.
Okay, a couple things. You said you want a man who's ready to be a husband, just not looking for a wife. So break that meaning down for us.
So there's a difference sometimes. You can be thinking that you're ready to have a wife, but you haven't done the work yourself to be ready to be a husband.
So what's some things that you would feel as though makes a man ready to be a husband?
He's done the work on himself. It goes back to being, you know, emotionally mature, someone who's ready to lead, but can also understand that females are more emotional. So taking that into consideration, a lot of guys talk about, you know, wanting a feminine woman, but they also don't understand that, like, they have to bring that to the table, like being able to lead. But, you know, we have to hold our own in the work field. So we're used to that when we come home. And so until we have a guy that makes us feel emotionally stable and like we actually have someone that's sticking around, you know, we kind of keep our guard up as females until they show that they're going to be there, you know, and stick around and let us actually show our feminine side.
Okay, what are your deal breakers?
No more than 3 kids. I don't want any kids myself, so he can't want any more, if any. So 2 is my limit there.
So you can have kids, but you don't want any kids, period. You don't want to give birth to children.
Correct.
Okay.
Someone.
Then why marry? Why marry? That's the thing, right? It's like, this is the thing. We have a lot of men nowadays, right? A lot of men find they distrust or they see no value in marriage, okay? And I agree with a lot of things. I agree with a lot of things. But here's where I probably disagree is that if you are going to have kids with a woman, you should marry. Because if she's giving you the most prized thing she can give you, children, okay, you should give her the security of marriage. That, in my opinion, that is why I believe what marriage is. Because marriage is a high risk for men. It's a high risk for men, in my opinion. So for a man to take on that risk, he has to get a certain something. And that's children. Because honestly, everything else you can, and this is the thing, I only say because children is like, you want to build a structure around children, right? Marriage, right? Husband, wife, the family, nuclear family. That's why I only support why men should get married. Other than that, I don't know what reason why you want to get married, because as a boyfriend and girlfriend, it's the same thing, right? It's the same. Live with your boyfriend and girlfriend. So really, honestly, this woman who doesn't want to have kids really shouldn't get married, because there's no benefit for a man, really. There's no benefit that you get from being married that you don't already get from boyfriend and girlfriend status. So really, her not wanting kids, then she should not get married.
And who has untasteful tattoos? Like, I don't do face tattoos, hand tattoos, legs tattoos, like that. That's a turn off for me.
Okay.
I think that's someone who doesn't know how to manage their money.
Okay. All right. So Mary, I'm assuming you're Caucasian, correct? Okay. Now you notice, like, predominantly a black audience. Are you into black men,
Yes,
Caucasian men?
Black
Are you
men.
into
Dark
black
chocolate.
men?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
we got that clear. So black men are your preference. Would you date men of your race? Oh, you won't even date men of your race.
No, ma'am.
Why not?
I've tried it. It's not it.
So is the statement really true? Once you go black, you never go back?
Yes, ma'am.
I honestly distrust any woman that say I wouldn't date men of my own race. Here's the thing, right? Yes, I said my dating history has been predominantly black women. But that's not because it's like, oh, I only date black women. It's just that as much you guys may think like, oh, I hate black women. No, but it's just that a lot of times women, certain personalities of women, right? Black women in particular, fits kind of with me, because I'm not really a talkative kind of guy, right? Which, surprise, surprise. But when I've dated black women, they get that out of me, right? So there's certain qualities, but I'm open to dating women of all races. It just so happens that my dating history has been predominantly black women. So a woman that can only see race, oh, a white man is unqualified to date me, but black men only. But then it's like, you have all these stipulations that, you know what, makes that you only want a rare black man, which I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that too. A white woman wanting rare black men. No different than black women wanting rare men. So we'll talk about that too. That's the insanity of it. Where Kendra, and I agree with it, Kendra even said, practically all women want this rare ass man. A rare black man. Him being black, him being 6 figures, 6 foot, good looking, great credit score, all this, like everything that makes him rare. All women wants him.
Yeah. Okay, they're telling me you've been here before.
I have, when you were in Mexico.
When I was in Mexico. Oh, with Zach. Were you with me?
No.
You were with Zach.
With Zach.
Okay.
And so I just wanted a chance to get to talk to you.
Okay, okay, this is her first conversation with me. The cousin's going, child, one thing, cousin's going, child. So yeah, I guess you guys are right. She was here before with Zach. It's her first time with me, so I don't remember. Okay, let's keep going though. Now we got it clear. Black men are your preference. Should he look a certain way?
Athletic physique. I like a healthy lifestyle. I like to work out and go to the gym, so I want someone that does the same. Like, he doesn't have to be like super ripped, 6-pack or anything like that, but like definitely putting in the work. A good smile. He needs to be tall. Like 5'10".
What's tall to you? What height?
5'10" or taller.
5'10" or taller. Okay, 2 inches away from 6 feet. Now, you mentioned earlier financially stable. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I don't like that question because cost of living is so different. So like if you're in the East Coast and you make a decent living, if you're living out on the West Coast, like that salary doesn't compensate. So I'm more concerned about like your credit score if you actually know like how to manage your money. So for me, like a credit score would be
okay.
like
I'm sorry to cut you off. Say it again.
a 700 or higher.
700 credit score.
I hate the credit score thing, right? This is the thing that people understand. Credit score is only important if you borrow money. So literally, it's like if you never borrow money, don't need to borrow money, what does a credit score mean? Nothing. This is the thing where, honest, in my opinion, I think that's financially illiterate. Your focus on credit score is ridiculous because then now you want this man to borrow money. Why? It's like that's the thing, right? I just think the focus, credit score, whatever, right? It's just that that doesn't make a man like financially, all that stable, because what if he didn't borrow money like that? So it's like, or he's not focused on credit cards. It's just, but again, credit score is not the end all to be all, right? It's only important if you borrow money.
Or higher. You can have a 700 credit score and just be good with your credit, but not necessarily make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you don't.
So then, it's like, okay. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what? So he could be really like bare minimum. He could make 40. I mean, like a man can make 40, 30K, and he just be good with his credit. That's it. Use their credit card, spend it, paid right away. It don't mean he's making much. So really, 700. I don't know. What is he hoping? Just him to borrow money?
Care about so you don't care about how much money he makes. Just have a 700 credit score.
I would like him to be able to afford his lifestyle.
Well, you could work at McDonald's and afford your lifestyle.
That's very true.
So now listen, I'll let it go, but are you trying to avoid saying a salary?
Yes.
Okay. So you don't want to say a dollar amount. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Would you date a man that made less than 100K?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So ultimately, though, what matters?
Say, would you date a man that makes 40K? Yeah, I mean, a man that makes less than 100K, still above average. If he made 90K, he's above average. Well above average. A man that makes 70K is still above average. So really, saying that he makes below 100K isn't the bare minimum. It should not be. How about, say, would you date a man, a black man, that fits all the things you want, but he makes 30K, 40K?
I see the most is the credit score, and that is 700 credit score.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Yes, ma'am.
What you got on, girl? You got shorts? Booty shorts? Woo! Woo! Daisy Dukes. You the Daisy? Who that? Oh, that's what?
She looks like she has a bit of a pudge. I don't know. And it's like, this is the thing, right? Honestly, here's the thing. Any woman that asks for an athletic man, she said athletic. I'm not saying a six-pack man, but athletic. Your body better be athletic. That is it's average. Honestly, it's average, okay? A little bit of a pudge. Body is like practically no shape to it. Okay, great. Really, it's like, this is the thing with women that can't understand. She is like a 4 in the face, 4 in the body, right? And what the man that she's asking for, and honestly, he's like top 20% men. And this woman is like practically like every other woman, if a little bit less. It's just like, I always find it fascinating that women desire top level men, but they think top level men would want their low value self. Is insane.
Oh, hi! You looking for somebody too, boo? Yes. Not the dog that came in the middle of the Kendra Cam time. Dog said, who you posing?
You know what? No, I agree. I think she does. She enjoys the BBC. I do agree that. But then it's like, this is the thing. Now you just regulate yourself to just a sex object or just someone to have sex with. So it's like, you're not. This is the thing where now you just now you just want the Pookies and the Ray Rays, right? The players, the bad boys. It's like, because even if this woman want top level black men, honestly, at best you will only get their body. These men will not see the value in this woman. Maybe besides because she's white. Because a lot of people, I don't know. I mean, I've never dated a white woman, right? But a lot of people assume status when you're dating a white woman, even though a below average white woman, right? She's average at best. Average at best. So, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know what you thought this was, but okay. The dog done interrupted the damn camera.
Right?
The dog
She wants
need a full
to be too.
Okay, Mary, when was your last relationship?
We ended Memorial Day.
Okay.
So guess that's end of May.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. Was it a black man? I'm just nosy.
Yes, ma'am.
Why'd y'all break up?
I didn't understand his reasonings. He contradicted everything that he said that he wanted in a relationship. That ended up being the reasons that he broke up with us or with me.
Oh my gosh. You and the dog?
Yes. we're a package deal.
Okay.
I think he got cold feet, honestly. I think he found someone that, is ready for something real, and he said he wanted something real, and then once he was in the relationship, I think he got cold feet.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So that was your last relationship. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I don't know how she is personally, like her personality, how she treats a man, right? She may treat a man amazingly, okay? But what I always find difficult is the type of man these women want. What they describe, right? I don't know what they date, right? Maybe they're dating the men that they describe. But what they describe always seem like a rare man in the sense that he's a desired man. More than just you want him. A lot of women want him, right? Again, a black man, tall, good looking, athletic, good credit score, a little bit under 100K. That's a lot of women want those men, right? A lot of women, Asian, black, white, Hispanic, a lot of women want these black men. So here's the thing where, yes, he's dating you. Yes, he said he wants something serious, but he has options. He has options. So really, honestly, at the end of the day, a lot of these women, they're really nothing special. Yes, they may treat him good, but a woman that treats a man, a high valued man, right? A highly desirable man good is not rare, right? Right? I'm not talking about these average men, right? Women treating average men good. Yeah, that's probably rare. But treating a very desirable man, right? Very desirable man. Women like galore will treat this man, incredibly well. So I don't see that as rare. And this woman, although maybe she treats him good, she's average, very average. And this is the problem with a lot of women, where average women, okay, are batting above their weight class. And then eventually, these men, right, use these women for just, placeholders, right? In my opinion, these top level men using a lot of women, these average women, as placeholders. As when, you know what? I need a boo for the season. You're here, right? I need a girl. I need a hole for the season. I got you. But if I don't need you anymore, that's the thing I'm seeing. But
Last time you was intimate with someone?
Same.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on, Mary.
I am an overthinker. So coming with that also includes a little bit of anxiety. So communication is very important in a relationship to me, and consistency. And then my third one is trying not to respond emotionally when I'm upset about something, and taking a second to think about it and respond logically, to help with some arguments. That's something I continue to work on.
Okay, that was 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Mary?
I have a career. Sorry. Stella Babes. That's enough. Go girl. I have a career. I can afford my lifestyle. I'm definitely ready to settle down with someone. I am looking for a husband. I'm sorry if you're hearing someone. That's my guard dog. I love hard when I'm in a relationship. Like, I'm definitely loyal. I'm definitely ready and open.
So a couple things. Mary, what's the age range you want to date? You're 34.
30 to about 45, I would say.
Okay. Should he be in Alabama?
I would prefer somewhere in the South. Alabama would be fine. Anywhere in the South is okay with me.
Okay. Just for clarity, now I know you said you prefer a black man. If there is a Caucasian man who's interested, should he reach out?
No, ma'am.
What would your mama say about you not wanting to date nobody of your race?
She must be hooked on that BBC. I mean, I gotta admit, I've dealing with black women. I don't complain about the sex, but to focus solely on race, I find that a red flag. Because then I honestly, women that solely, in my opinion, right? Anyone that solely always fixate on race, not character, inside, right? The person inside, right? I question them, right? Because honestly, I find women of all different races, there's always a good looking woman in every different race. So really, attraction, looks, I don't mind. But a person that's so fixated on races, I find that a red flag.
What was your dad say, actually?
They're not a big fan, but I think at this point they don't really care because I have never been married and I'm 34.
Child. Okay, Mary, the time has come. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
I am.
Okay, what's your name on the app?
I just updated my username today.
Meet your husband. Prefer a black gentleman. Prefer a Christian. A dog mom. I don't want my own children, but I'm fine if you have your own. What I'm looking for a black Christian gentleman who is ready to find his future wife, someone who's going to date with a purpose.
Out of everything, right? Out of everything. The only biggest thing I have is that there's no point in marrying her. There's no point in marrying her. Because here's the thing. I've said it, right? Marriage is not all that glamorous or beneficial for men. I don't even think it's besides for divorce, I don't think marriage is anything special for women. But here's the thing where I say marriage is the only qualification for marriage, or the only reasoning for marriage, is having kids, in my opinion. That's it. I honestly believe, because the risk, taking on the risk of marriage is only worthwhile or on equal standing if she's giving you kids. Here's a woman that won't give you kids. I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, Bo, you're dead. I mean, this woman is hooked on it.
I'm looking for consistency, effort, and communication. One who's going to stick around even when life gets tough. Someone who has a good work ethic. Deal breakers: cigarette smokers, vaping, non-Christian. If you want more children, that's fine. She's not ready to do that. And if you don't enjoy working out, we won't be a good fit. All right, it's Mary_B. Mary_B on.
Man, Kendra is like pushing the shit out of that app. But anyway, what do you guys think? This is an interesting comment right here. Interracial dating is not an issue per se, but when a person flatly refuses to date their own race, red flags should fly. I guess she's responding to other people too. Some of you are eluding my exact point while arguing otherwise. People who are who have unresolved trauma or fetishize other groups of people are indeed red flags. Moreover, I think some of you fail to understand that preferring one group over another does not exclude the lesser preferred group as an option in its entirety. Exclusion versus preference is an issue here. I mean, this is the thing, right? I mean, like I said, I date predominantly black women. Doesn't mean that I'll say no to other women. It's like, because then I'm so fixated on a person's race, not who the person is. And I do think that's a red flag, in my opinion, right? Someone who's like, oh my God, I need that BBC. Oh, okay, I mean, that's great. But it's like, seriously? I think that's a red flag that all you think men are, or all you think black men are, is like, you know, your fetish sex slave. Okay. Anyway, what do you guys think? All right, so let's get on to some TikTok videos. All right, let's get to some TikTok videos. All right, let's check this clip out.
Am I excited to go to the pumpkin patch? Oh, Jane, I'm so excited to go to the pumpkin patch. To spend 700% for a fucking pumpkin that I could buy at the grocery store for $6, I'm going to spend $45, then listen to the kids bitch and moan for 2 hours while we walk around.
I think more and more of us are realizing some men want the aesthetic of a family and kids, but they don't actually want to be married and have children. Can you imagine being a kid? You're so excited to go to the pumpkin patch. You're so excited to spend some time with your dad, and this is what he's saying in the front seat. And I believe at least one of their kids was in the back seat while they made this video. And there's a couple comments like, this is every dad. No, this is not every dad. I grew up with a father who loved to spend time with his family. And I was just with my brother who also loves to spend time with his kids. He very excitedly took all 3 of his young children to the pumpkin patch, him and his wife, both excited. Got the pumpkins, got all the fun fall food, all the apple cider, all the donuts, etc. Took a bunch of pictures and made happy memories with his family. I really think more men should consider not getting married, and I don't mean that as some sort of slight, but I feel like some of them don't know there is an option where you don't get married and you get to stay home, you do whatever you want, you play your video games or whatever else it is that you are really interested in doing if you are not interested in being a good husband and raising your children. If you would much rather just drink with the boys, just watch your sports games and not be bothered, then just do that and don't get married. And women, before you get married and have children with somebody, really make sure he wants to be a father. He wants the responsibility of being a father. Because I know there are many fathers out there, and please sound off in the comments. I want people to see how many fathers actually do love their children and love spending time with their children and are concerned with creating the best memories for their children. I understand their video is probably just a bit for views and he does a lot of things for the kids otherwise, although saying all of that stuff with the kids in the backseat I think is problematic. But I'm using it mostly to make a general point that if you feel like you don't want the responsibility of actually raising children, then just don't get married and have kids. And as a woman, make sure you find the right partner to raise your children, that's all.
Here's the thing, right? This is why I wanted to show this, right? The first 2 videos is going to be a little bit about kind of women relationships and marriage and shit like that. Here's the thing, right? The only thing I have a problem with in this video, right, or at least the video that she showed, is the dad cursing. I'm not a fan of cursing in front of your kids. I'm really not. I'm not saying that it's, you know, we do it sometimes. It happens, right? But yeah, probably shouldn't. But that's me nitpicking, okay? Here's the thing. Here's the thing with women, where I always find it funny, right? That women are allowed to voice their opinions, right? It's women deem it as therapeutic, you know, it's just weird. It's just funny that women, and I've seen it where women complain about their kids, okay? Women do it. Women complain about their kids, complain about this, complain about that, or they say shit about their husband, say shit about, you know, raising a kid, the difficulty, the postpartum, the depression, right? And then you get support for that. But here, one clip of a man voicing his opinion, voicing his feelings, not saying that, oh, I hate spending time with my kids. He didn't say that, right? He's saying the financial, the logistics of it, okay? Wow, we're going to a pumpkin patch where the kids will complain and we're overspending on pumpkins. Okay? Okay. He's voicing his opinion. Why can't a man voice how he feels? Yet I've seen it countless times and no woman can argue it. We see mothers, we see wives complain, voice their opinion, voice their grievances, whatever, about their kids, about their husband. And other women will scream support to the rooftop. Yet when a man say how he feels, right? We have here that, oh, you shouldn't get married. You shouldn't have kids. Really? This is the thing. Nobody should be happy 100% of the time. Right? You should not be happy 24/7. That is unrealistic. That is delusional. You shouldn't be happy about every freaking thing in your life. You shouldn't, because then you're delusional. Right? I don't know a single person that is happy every waking moment of their life. Happy doing every single thing of their life. Here's the thing. It's his kids, his family. He's doing it. He's doing it. He does not need to be the most happiest, the most, I don't know, fun-loving father, at least at that very moment. It's like, this is a problem where social media has, right? We are digging into other people's lives. We are digging into other people's lives. We see a one clip, and then we assume, man, this man must be a shitty dad. He should not have kids. He should not have a family. Really? Do we know this? Do we not? Because it's like, a man voicing his feelings pretty much dictates, you assume how he is. He's a shitty person, shitty dad, shitty husband. Really? It's absolutely ridiculous to me. And this is the thing where, so we want our kids to absolutely see every waking happiness moment. Not a single, it's like, really? Then you are setting your kid for failure in the real world. Because real world, not every waking moment of your life is happiness, is filled with happy people, is filled with happy moments. That is a freaking lie. Okay? Now, unless this family is constantly bickering, constantly angry at each other, constantly fighting, like every waking moment is unhappy, then I agree. They shouldn't be married. They shouldn't have had kids. But it's like to assume that a marriage, a family should be happy every single moment of their life is absolutely ridiculous. And for her, we're going to talk about it, right? For her to bring up few moments of her family, right, of her brothers or whatever, you don't know their life. You are assuming that they are happy every waking moment of their life. That is ridiculous. Okay? And it's just fascinating to me that when men voice their feelings, their opinions, their thought, there's so much vitriol, right? Countering it. It's just really, because like you see on this app day and day, right? On all social media platforms of women voicing their grievances of their kids, of their husband, of their job. Yet if men do it, it's such a problem. It's so ridiculous. We don't have the same support, same leeway when men voice their opinions, right? I cannot tell if this man is the shittiest father in the world just because he's unhappy of going to a pumpkin patch. So it doesn't know that, okay, what if he goes to a pumpkin patch, right? He's unhappy about it. You know what? But he's playing with his kids there. Who knows? You don't know. But it doesn't mean that he needs to be happy driving to it or needs to be happy that, oh, going to a pumpkin patch should be happy. No. Because a lot of people can, compartmentalize. Oh, I'm not happy about going in, but you know what? For my kids, fine. Whatever.
excited to go to the pumpkin patch? Oh, Jane, I'm so excited to go to the pumpkin patch. To spend 700% for a fucking pumpkin that I could buy at the grocery store for $6. I'm gonna spend $45, then listen to the kids bitch and moan for 2 hours while we walk around.
I think more and more.
Here's the thing, right? I recently took out my daughter to an arcade. I mean, I'm not the biggest arcade kind of guy. I wasn't like jumping for joy, incredibly happy. No. But you know what? I went there for her. I played a little games with her, right? I won her some, claw presents, right? Spent a lot of money for her to win some, seriously, I spent, I don't know, maybe close to $200 for her just to win claw presents. Like plushies that would cost, what, $10, $20, right? And she only won like 3 or 4, right? And like probably 2 big ones. So really, I spent $200, more, maybe even more, okay? I forgot it, I didn't calculate it, but I spent a good deal on claw machines to win plushies that would probably cost you $10 to buy. So really, was I happy about that? No, right? But it don't mean that, you know what? I wasn't happy spending time with my kid, right? It's like we are expected to be happy every waking moment of our life. That is ridiculous, okay? Absolutely ridiculous. And the insanity that men, right, husbands, fathers, are expected to be happy husbands, to be happy fathers every waking moment. And we are expected to follow the expectations, the rules of women. Is absolutely insane, because on the reverse, right? On the reverse, we allow women to have postpartum. We allow women to have depression. We allow and we support women to show their emotions, express their views, express their thoughts about their husband, about their kids. We support that. But if it's a man, nah, that's bullshit, right?
Of us are realizing some men want the aesthetic of a family and kids, but they don't actually want to be married and have children. Can you imagine being a...
No, they want to be married and have kids. It's unreasonable to expect them to be perfect. It's unreasonable to expect any marriage to have a perfect view of what you view as perfect. I mean, this woman is idiotic, okay? Comparing other relationships that she doesn't know about to a relationship that she doesn't know about as well. You're not in it, right? How about I see a ringless finger. Compare about your own marriage, right? This is a thing where nothing is perfect, okay? Someone not being happy just at that moment in time, he's complaining about a pumpkin patch. He's not complaining that he hates his kids. He's not complaining that he hates his wife. He's complaining that he hates the pumpkin patch. It don't mean that he doesn't want to spend time with his kids. It's like, it's absolutely asinine to expect or to demand men need to be happy every waking moment with their family. It doesn't have to be, right? You don't. It's just that don't make it miserable. Don't make it absolute shitstorm every time, or, just be a shitty person. If he went to the pumpkin patch and, I don't know, yell at his kids or ignore his kids, treat his kids like terrible, and do this, it's like that's different, right? If you see him treating his kids terribly, treating his wife terribly, okay, yeah, I can see where you can point this. You see him complaining about something. Are men not allowed to complain? Absolutely asinine. Are men not allowed to talk about their feelings?
kid, you're so excited to go to the pumpkin patch, you're so excited to spend some time with your dad, and this is what he's saying in the front seat. And I believe at least one of their kids was in the back seat while they made this video. And there's a couple comments like, this is every dad. No, this is not every dad. I grew up with a father who loved to spend time with his family, and I was just with my brother who also loves to spend time with his kids.
How is his, right, complaining about the pumpkin patch, right, saying that his kids will go there and complain about it, saying that, you know, it's overly priced, saying that he doesn't love to spend time with his kids? How? Right? It's like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Yo, Oren, what's up, Define?
Kids, he very excitedly took all 3 of his young children to the pumpkin patch, him and his wife, both excited. Got the pumpkins, got all the fun fall food, all the apple cider, all the donuts, etc. Took a bunch of pictures and made happy memories with his family. Really think more.
What about all the other times? What about, it's like, and this is the thing, right? We have a problem with, we constantly comparing our lives to other people. Like living like a Jones, right? This is honestly, I think, a fallacy of women. Their flaw in ideology. We need to compare, right? And this is the thing. In my opinion, this is why we have the problem with marriages, with the high divorce rates by women, right? Because women are constantly comparing. Women constantly want, oh, the grass is greener. I want better. I want different. This is the problem right here. This mindset is a problem with modern day relationships and marriages, where women constantly compare, right? If you want it so badly, date your brother, marry your brother. Because here's the thing, not every man is like every other man. Not every situation is like every other situation. And this is the thing, she is pretty much building her logic on men expressing their feelings. You do not know the in and outs of your father's marriage and of your brother's marriage. You don't know. You don't know about the difficulties, the struggles, the parts that were bad. This is the thing. This is the dangers of social media. You only see the good. Okay? The majority of the time, you only see the good side. You do not see the ugly side of a lot of marriages. And you don't see the deep details. But yet, we constantly compare. We constantly compare and contrast. And that is the problem.
More men should consider not getting married. And I don't mean that as some sort of slight, but I feel like some of them...
It is a slight. Absolute slight. Because here's the thing. So you think that some men shouldn't be married because of your initial video. That's where your basis is wrong. Men are talking about their feelings, talking about their thoughts. That is the basis, right? That's the video that she's clipping. Because a man is voicing his opinion about something, his thoughts about something. So you base that and to say that, oh, some men should not get married. Here's the thing, the men that should not get married, the men that should not get married are the men that are abusive, the men that are cheaters, the men that are just actually neglectful fathers. Okay? Those are the men that shouldn't get married. Maybe there's a bit more, right? Because maybe I can't think of it from the top of my head. But seriously, a man that voices his opinions is not a man I would include in that category. Okay? He voiced his opinion that he's not crazy about going to the pumpkin patch, right? That his kids, he said his kids will complain about it, and it's overpriced. Whoop-de-doo. But he's still going, right? And this is the thing where women seem to not forget. It's like you don't have to be absolutely, I don't know, jumping for joy, happiness. Maybe he would, be spending good time with his kids there. But this is the thing where it's just like you pretty much base all your views on a man expressing his feelings. Yes, with a chill. I mean, to be honest, I find this, right? Do children maybe see a sense of that? Like those negativity? I see that. But honestly, if you spend the time with your kids, right, that negativity is very inconsequential. It really is. Okay? And we don't know how this father treats his kids.
Don't know, there is an option where you don't get married and you get to stay home, you do whatever you want, you play your video games or whatever else it is that you are really interested in doing if you are not interested in being a good husband and raising your children. If you would much rather just drink with the boys, just watch your sports game.
It's like being a good husband, being a good father does not mean that you have to be happy 100% of the time. We have to allow for the human experience. This is the problem with women, right? Where I'm talking about this. I think women only gauge things on a selfish emotion spectrum. Happiness. Here's my opinion, right? You always wonder why. Why is the divorce rate, or why do women, predominantly the ones, to divorce? Because women gauge everything on happiness. A very fluctuating, very temporary emotion. Okay? You can be happy one moment, sad the next, angry the next. It's like, seriously, they gauge, yo, Rich, bro, you're amazing. Yo, thank you, bro. Thank you for the support, Rich. But this is the thing where women, honestly, this is why a lot of marriages are failing and women are the ones who leave it. Because they're not happy. They're bored. They gauge everything on happiness. And that is the fallacy that we are seeing. You do not have to be happy every waking moment. You do not have to be happy at every single thing you do in life. That is ridiculous. That is the delusion. Okay? Happiness is great. Right? I want to be happy. I like being happy. Who doesn't? But here's the thing. To expect yourself to be happy at every single moment in your life is absolutely asinine. Okay? And a man can complain about whatever, going to a pumpkin patch. It don't mean that he won't create good moments with his kids. It don't mean that he doesn't love his wife. It doesn't mean that he doesn't love his kids. That's the ridiculous of it. And that's the thing where, oh, women do this. I'm not happy, so I'm going to break up my family. Because I care about my happiness. I care about happiness. This is the selfishness of it, okay? He is allowed to complain about shit. It doesn't mean that, you know what, it's about his actions too. If he complains and then he treats his kids like shit, he treats his wife like shit, okay, then you could say shit. But if he complains, he's expressing his feelings, yet he's a very dutiful husband, a very attentive father, or a loving father. Seriously.
And not be bothered, then just do that and don't get married. And women, before you get married and have children with somebody, really make sure he wants to be a father. He wants the responsibility of being a father. Because I know there are many fathers out there, and please sound off in the comments. I want people to see how many fathers actually do love their children and love spending time with their children and are concerned with creating the best memories.
I think it's honestly ridiculous, okay? I have heard plenty of women saying that, you know what, it's like, this is funny that if you're a parent, you need to spend every waking moment with your child. You need to be happy at every waking moment with your child. It's absolutely asinine. It is unrealistic and it's idiotic. Should you be unhappy every moment of their life? No! But seriously, there's a range of emotions, right? To be happy every freaking moment is absolutely asinine. And only stupid ass women who is ruled by their emotion, who's controlled by, oh, I need to be happy. That is the danger. That is the idiocy of it. Okay? You do not need to be happy every waking moment, right? You do not need to be with your child every waking moment and be happy about it every waking moment to be a good parent, let alone a good father. I see mothers, right, try to spend time away from their kids. Does that seem like, oh, she must not be happy with her kids? She must be a terrible mom. She should have never been a mom because, oh, she needed time away from her kids. Or you know what? She expressed her feelings of whatever, a moment of unhappiness. She should have aborted. She should have not ever had kids. She should have never been a mom. Because God forbid, she can express a moment of, you know what, dissatisfaction. Oh, no woman is complaining about that shit. No woman is talking about that shit. But if a man expressed any unhappiness or whatever, oh, he should have never married. He should have never had kids. Absolutely asinine.
For their children. I understand their video is probably just a bit for views and he does a lot of things for the kids otherwise, although saying all of that stuff with the kids in the backseat I think is problematic. But I'm using it mostly to make a general...
Again, I mean, I say cursing is a bit problematic, but expressing your views, okay? I mean, like, do I need to think that my dad is gonna love every waking moment to be with me? No. Do I think my mom is Mom, this is the thing, right? Our mom, our dad ain't our best friend. They're not our best friend. They're our parents, okay? They do not need to be happy every waking moment in your life. How they treat you matters, okay? How they treat you matters. But they don't need to be happy every waking moment, you know, in your life. This is the thing where women are so ruled by their emotions, it's so idiotic.
General point that if you feel like you don't want the responsibility of actually raising children, then just don't get married and have kids. And as a woman, make sure you find the right partner to raise your children. That's all.
Am I excited?
I think it's absolutely asinine, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Here's a interesting video. I only saw a little bit of it, so I already liked her take on the beginning. So let's watch it.
Fucking feed him, leave him alone. This woman is saying how she's exhausted. Like, I'll do it myself. Like, he asked for help, and why aren't you helping? And he will start saying stuff like this. Which pajamas should I put on? Long sleeve or short sleeve? What drawer are they in? Where do you keep the diapers? My husband used to do this crap, and he used to piss me off. And finally, one day, I snapped at him. This, again, is years ago. I was like, why can't you just put it away? Let's do it. He goes, honey, I don't know where anything is. I am never here. And then it hit me. I'm always cleaning and rearranging the house, and he literally works so much. If I say, go grab the bottle of Tylenol, I have a headache. It's not that he doesn't want to do it. He literally has no idea where it is. Do you not understand that these men are never in their homes? I mean, ever. My husband works damn near 100 hours a fucking week. When he can help or when he wants to, he will. But I mean, if he's asking questions, just give him an answer. Why do you have to be rude? I really don't think you guys are understanding that they're not here. They're at work more than they are at home. And it's not that they don't want to help or they're being jerks. They have no idea what's going on. And if you're like me and you're constantly reorganizing the house, how are they going to know where anything is? Y'all are ridiculous. Oh, and they usually ask a million questions because whatever they do, you're going to bitch him out that it's wrong. Why'd you put her in that? Not those pajamas. No, short sleeve. Why is she in long sleeve? No matter what he does, he's wrong. This is why they ask a million questions. So this is one of those things where you're making it out like it's a issue with him when it's a you problem.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like, you know what? This is why I think a lot of women fail in keeping men. I honestly do. This is why a lot of women fail. They can attract a man. It is like absolutely easy for women to attract men. It is uphill battle for women to keep men. Because women can't understand. Men are not carbon copy of yourself. They are not mind readers. They are not you. This is the thing where my ex, my baby mom, okay? She one of the things she had a problem with, okay, was she was asking because she was trying to apply for school for our son. And she's saying, she was arguing, it's like she's yelling at me, why aren't you helping with the school application? Why am I not helping? Okay, why am I not helping with the application? Because honestly, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to write. Plus, you don't tell me. You're not even sharing to me the application. You just expect me to help or say whatever or demand to be helped or demand to help you. And this is the thing also. She's the type of, her way, the highway. Plenty of times where I say I'm going to do something, she says no, don't do it. I say I'm going to take out the kids to go to the park. No, you cannot do that. You do it when I say we could do it. You do it when I say you can do it. This is the thing what women don't understand. They are control freaks. Okay? Women are control freaks. Especially when it comes to the household and children. And I get it, right? I get it. Because that's when they're cleaning, they're cooking, they're taking care of the kids. So they're the boss of it. So I get it. You are the boss of the house. You're the boss of the kids. So you know what? As the boss, you are controlling. I get it. But this is a problem. Fine, you are the boss. But when you expect someone else to enter your domain, and then what they do, you don't like it, stop with that bullshit. Stop with it, right? That is where you become idiotic, where you become unbearable, where it's so asinine, right? That you need to control everything, yet you are expected of someone else to come in and help. How is someone else to help when it has to be your way or the highway? That is so asinine with so many women, okay? It's like, that is why why marriages, why relationships are failing, because women are so controlling. And yet on the same token, they're controlling, yet they want men to chip in. How can a man chip in when everything he does is not up to your standards, is not how you want it? How the hell would a man know to do that shit? If, let's say this, he asks questions, yet you will say, why are you asking questions? You should do it. You should. It's like, seriously, no man is a mind reader, right? No one is a mind reader. And again, women are so controlling. If a man doesn't do it their way, it is a fight. Men are tired of that. Men do not want to fight in the home. That's why they ask questions.
Fuck him, feed him, leave him alone. This woman is saying how...
I love what she said, right? Fuck him, feed him, leave him alone. Not bad.
She's exhausted. Like, I'll do it myself. Like, he asked for help, and why aren't you helping? And he will start saying stuff like this. Which pajamas should I put on?
This is the thing. Men want to help. It's like, this is the insanity of it, right? I do not believe in the lies that women tell, especially online, that men are useless, that men don't do nothing, that men don't help, that men don't da-da-da-da. All these complaints that women constantly say. Men do. Men want to help. Men want to be a part of their children's life. Men want to help their wife. The problem is that women make things difficult. They are not understanding, right? They are not understanding. They are so agitated, such a control freak, so emotional, so lack of sympathy, empathy, lack of understanding. It's absolutely ridiculous. And that is why, I'm sorry, I do not trust a single thing that these women complain about. I do not trust, because honestly, they paint a picture that's only one way. That is not the actual detail. That's not the actual truth, in my opinion. Because in my opinion, Most men, if not the majority of them, want to help, want to be a part of their kid's life. The problem is that women are they are control freaks. That's the problem. They control everything, and if things are not their way, it's the highway, right? If it's not how they want it done, then it is a fight. It is not done right. It's like and most men, in my opinion, have been there. If we do something that we think is right, okay, we are always chastised for it. So a lot of men just give up. Say, fine. If I'm constantly doing wrong, fine. Whatever, I'll leave it to you.
Sleeve or short sleeve, what drawer are they in? Where do you keep the diapers? My husband used to do this crap, and he used to piss me off. And finally one day I snapped at him. This, again, is years ago. I was like, why can't you just put it away? Let's do it. He goes, honey, I don't know where anything is. I am never here. And then it hit me. I'm always cleaning and rearranging the house, and he literally works so much. If I say, go grab the bottle of Tylenol, I have a headache. It's not that he doesn't want to do it. He literally has no idea where it is. Do you not understand that these men are never in their homes? I mean, ever. My husband works damn near 100 hours a fucking week. When he can help or when he wants to, he will. But I mean, if he's asking questions, just give him an answer. Why do you have to be rude?
But that's the thing, right? It's like women lack communication skills, lack actual emotional control. Why can't men ask questions? Why must men know everything already? And especially everything that is like in your fucking head. You are the one who put things where. You're the one who dictates how's folded, where's. It's like, seriously. It's like, and this is the thing. A man asking question is that he wants to be a part of it. He wants to contribute.
I really don't think you guys are understanding that they're not here. They're at work more than they are at home. And it's not that they don't want to help or they're being jerks. They have no idea what's going on. And if you're like me and you're constantly reorganizing the house, how are they going to know where anything is? Y'all are ridiculous. Oh, and they usually ask a million questions because whatever they do, you're going to bitch him out that it's wrong.
That right there is one of. This is the thing, right? We never understand men's. I mean, society, women never understand the male's perspective because they don't care, right? Surprise, surprise. Women don't care. In general, women don't care. But this is the thing where women don't understand. Where did he give up? Where did he stop trying? Where did he whatever? Like he becomes, not focused, not into it anymore. It was the point where it was the last straw, right? The last time that you underappreciated him. The last time that, you devalued him. The last time that, you got angry at him. You belittled him. You disrespected him. It's like, seriously, women cannot understand how they have the power to destroy men, right? Emotionally, they destroy men emotionally, where he's just done. He's just, I'm out. I check out mentally. I checked out mentally. I check out emotionally. I'm done. Women can never understand that they are the ones to toe that line. They're the ones to, destroy that last straw.
Why'd you put her in that? Not those pajamas. No, short sleeve. Why is she in long sleeve? No matter what he does, he's wrong. This is why they ask a million questions. So this is one of those things where you're making it out like it's a issue with him when it's a you problem.
I love this video. I love this clip. So I wanted to share it. I think it's amazing. And I think it says a lot and explains a lot. And it shows that, yes, I may say certain things about women, but I never say that, yes, there are women that are not so irrational. There are plenty, but we don't have enough of them. And, society in general, they don't have this kind of thinking. They don't have the grace They don't have the understanding of the men. They don't. So I love this and I wanted to spread it. What do you guys think? All right, next video, next clip. Let's check this one out.
This is going to be a hard TikTok to watch because there's a 9 out of 10 chance that the man I describe in this video is the man you're dating, okay? How to know if a man is in his feminine era? It is literally a disease. It is literally a disease. And they're everywhere, okay? Starting off strong with he wants you to text him first. What the fuck is that? Literally, what the fuck is that? What do you mean you were waiting for me to text you first? Why the fuck would I ever text you first? Why the fuck would I do that? Immediately not happening. No, thank you. Next, he's posting on his stories. Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? Does he not have a job? No, he's got a lot of free time on his hands. He needs to get a hobby or take you shopping. Pick one. Pick one quickly. The reason is like, what are you doing on social media? Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, sure, you could have it, whatever. But why are you posting IGs like a baddie? Like, why is your feed more curated than mine? Why are you posting more than me? These are all very red flags, okay? He shares his location on his story. Literally, are you a bitch? Literally, are you a bitch? Why the fuck are you? Who needs to know where you're at? Literally, who needs? Share your location with me. And that's it. I'm the only person that needs to know where the fuck you're at. Nobody else should know. Okay? What do you want? Bitches to come through? The fuck? He's taking selfies. He's like, why are you doing that? Like, literally, you held up the phone and took a selfie? What the fuck is wrong with you? No. That's not for you. That's for girls only.
God, she curses so much. It's like, here's a woman complaining about men in their feminine era, yet she talks like a sailor. Like, seriously, it's like, this is the, I mean, I wanted to, it's a 3-minute video. I wanted to watch it all and then run it back, but it's like, god damn, it's like, this is the thing where it's funny that women complain about men in their feminine era, but they're so freaking masculine, right? Cursing like every second. Like, seriously, how about, you know what? How about not worry if a man is feminine? How about think about if you are masculine? If you're not even ladylike, yet you care if a man is feminine or not. This is the problem, right? This is the problem with so many women right here. They care if a man is feminine, yet in reality, none of these women that actually care if these men are feminine, they aren't feminine themselves, right? They aren't ladylike themselves. It's like they're so freaking aggressive. It's absolute insane, these women. Yeah, I do. What's up with that? What happened to that? Is there an update on that? Or don't tell me this is the type of woman. Because if she's cursing so much like that, that's too much.
This one's gonna ruffle some feathers, but it's the fucking truth. He makes you go 50-50. Like, literally, he said, like, 50. I'm sorry, what? No. That's something I don't do. My wallet's at home. You're a man. Be a man. Be a man, okay? Genuinely confused on that one. I'm always flabbergasted. I'm like, I'm sorry, you did what? I'm sorry, you did what? I hate when I have to serve a table and I go to the table and I know it's a date and I see 2 cards out. I'm like, I'm not going to this fucking table. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not fucking doing it. I want to just pull the girl to the side. I'm like, bathroom, you and me right now, one-on-one. What the fuck is going on? Can I break your debit card? Why are you going 50-50 with a man? Immediately not happening. I'm not breaking it down for you. I've done so many videos on it already. I'm not breaking it down for you. He pays and that's it. Basta. End of story. They all want to be the fucking princess these days. Like, get fucked. He's letting you or making you travel to him. Why the fuck am I?
Oh, really? That's the thing, right? It's like, I'm tired of these controlling women. It's like, they don't want to give control to a man, yet they won't be able to be with him for long. Yeah. It's like, these women are just absolutely, honestly, I believe women are confused about their role. This is in my opinion, right? This is one of the most dangerous things right now, where women are borderlining They're both masculine and feminine at the same time. And they have full-on traits of both. And that's why they're not succeeding. Okay? They're not. And it's like, I think women... Here's the thing, right? And you see this in other countries where the birth rate is going low. The U.S. is like steadying that too. It's happening more and more. I think it's only going to get worse. Because here's the thing. Why would men want to have children with other men? They don't.
Coming to you. That's never happening. A guy tried that with me recently. I was in New York for my birthday. For my birthday, I was there. Me. And he was like, come to Midtown. I said, immediately not happening. Especially because it's my birthday. Even if it wasn't, I would have fucking come to you. What do you mean come to you? I'm not coming to you. I'm in Soho. You come to me. Period. The fuck? What do I look like? And he's like, LOL. Immediately blocked. Get fucked. Oh wait, I forgot one. He makes you take his Instagram videos and photos. Like you're the photographer. Oh my god. I'm breaking out in hives. I need to stop. This is gonna be a hard.
God, I only do these videos for you guys. I swear to God. You know, it's like I admit, right? Before I started this channel, before I all these, did this YouTube or TikTok stuff, I had disdain for I had disdain for social media, right? I had a disdain for listening to women. I'm sorry, because women are so. It's like, I don't know about you guys, right? But it's like why I don't like the Disney Channel. Why I don't like the Disney Channel or like Nickelodeon and stuff like that, or at least the live action, because they overact. They overact, and it's like, seriously, you are so annoying. You're so cringy. Stop overacting. It's like, come on, calm down. Be normal. The overacting is just such cringe. And it's like, and then not just the overacting, and just hearing the absolute insanity that comes out of women's mouth. Seriously, I only do this for you guys, right? I do this for you guys so you guys can see the insanity of women. And it's like, we're gonna break this down because like the shit that she say, really? How is that princess era? It's like, God, women are so ridiculous. And this is the thing, right? This is the thing. This is where I'm gonna hold men accountable, right? At this point. Where this woman is cute. She's cute. She's not bad looking. Her attitude is it's like a 1. Her personality is like so ugly, she might as well be fat. Her personality is so ugly, she might as well be fat, one-eyed, beard, mustache. It's like fucking, she might as well be the most ugliest woman in the world because her personality equals it. The problem is, men will still simp for her. Men will still holler at her. Men will still want to be with her. That is the thing. Right? That's where I hold men accountable. It's like seriously? It's like, I don't know. I mean, like, I would have some self-respect, and I would not even give this woman my time. I wouldn't even spit on her if she needed me to. So it's like, but this is the problem, right? Men will excuse bad behavior. Men will excuse the disrespect, the disgusting personality because women are attractive. And you know what? I admit, right? When I was young, I probably would have. I never had to, well, no, I probably had to. I probably looked past women's personality because they were cute, because they were good looking, attractive. But it's like, at this age of mine, I ain't doing that shit. No, I've learned that, no, I don't care how good looking you are. I ain't excusing such disgusting personality. Let's break this down.
TikTok to watch, because there's a 9 out of 10 chance that the man I describe in this video is the man you're dating, okay? How to know if a man is in his feminine era? It is literally a disease. It is literally a disease. And they're everywhere, okay? Starting off strong with he wants you to text him first. What the fuck is that? Literally, what the fuck is that? What do you mean?
He wants you to put an effort. It's like, this is the thing, right? Women supposedly feminine thing, right? The princess era is like, it's like, no, women do not need to put effort. Men do. Women do not need to show that they're interested. Men do. That is the insanity right there. No, men should always be the ones to put in effort. Men should be the ones to show that they are interested. Women don't need to. Women only need to receive. That is absolutely disgusting. That's why I don't care about this bullshit. Right? To complain, oh my God, a man expects you to put in effort? Wow.
You were waiting for me to text you first. Why the fuck would I ever text you first?
Because you're interested? This is the thing. This is why I said, right? This is the problem with honestly dealing with women that aren't interested in you. I've said this before. It is harder to change a woman's mind into liking you than it is to support that the feelings that she already liked you, right? If she already liked you and you're just fanning those flames, it's so much easier than actually to change her mind into liking you. That's why do not deal with women that don't like you, that aren't really attracted to you to begin with. And you can tell by how much effort she put it. Because look at it, Oren, right? Honestly, she probably didn't like the shit out. She didn't like you at all, right? I think that she didn't care about you at all. So, these women are like ridiculous.
Why the fuck would I do that? Immediately not happening. No thank you. Next, he's posting on his stories. Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? Does he not have a job?
It's like, so only women can do it, and women that do it don't have jobs now. So that's your thing, right? It's like, why? This is the thing where you can't do more than one thing during the day. It's not like he's making a movie while he's working. It's like, seriously.
No, he's got a lot of free time on his hands. He needs to get a hobby or take you shopping. Pick one. Pick one quickly. The reason.
Get a hobby or take you shopping. Why is his hobby not posting online? That's plenty of people's hobbies.
Is like, what are you doing on social media? Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, sure, you could have it, whatever. But why are you posting IGs like a baddie? Like, why is your feed more curated than mine? Why are you posting more than me? These are all very red flags, okay? He shares his location on his story. Literally, are you a bitch? Literally, are you a bitch? Why the fuck are you? Who needs to know where you're at? Literally, who needs? Share your location with me. And that's it. I'm the only person that needs to know where the fuck you're at. Nobody else should know. Okay, what do you want? Bitches to come through? The fuck? He's taking selfies. He's like, why are you doing that? Like, literally, you held up the phone and took a selfie? What the fuck is wrong with you? No.
It's like, it's really ridiculous that women want these good-looking men, right? Women want these good-looking men. But they are surprised that these good-looking men actually show off their good looks. This is the thing. That's what attracted these women to these men. You know, I mean, you do not know how many, and I've seen it and I've heard it too, how many men that are on like Instagram or whatever, TikTok and stuff, who they are highly desired, right? I saw this, there's this guy, I don't know if you guys watch it, but he's on TikTok, right? It's like a lumberjack. He's like, he chops up wood, right? And women are absolutely go crazy for this man. They say that he's, God's gift to women, right? Literally, they drool over this man. So really, you want these good-looking men, yet you are surprised and you're against these men being online. It's absolutely ridiculous. How the hell would you have known these men if they weren't? It's like women are so ridiculous with that shit, right? And it's like they only see things in one way. So it's fine for you, your princess era shit, right? Women, it's fine for them to post their location to attract people, right? It's fine for them to constantly show off their looks online. It's ridiculous.
That's not for you. That's for girls only. This one's gonna ruffle some feathers, but it's the fucking truth. He makes you go 50-50. Like, literally, he said, like, 50.
So, princess era, if he's in his princess era, it makes you go 50-50. Does that mean if women are in the princess era, they make men go 50-50? The princess era is he's making you pay for the whole thing. Right? Now you just, when you describe 50-50, he's just respecting you as an equal. Right? He doesn't see you as a princess. How could he see himself as a princess when he's still paying for it?
I'm sorry, what? No. That's something I don't do. My wallet's at home. You're a man. Be a man.
You're a man. Be a man. From a woman, fellas, right? A woman who cursed up a storm. Constantly, every freaking minute is a curse word. Doesn't sound like women, like a lady like to me. And it is absolutely funny. Women will say, oh, be a man. So can men tell women to be a woman, right? Can men, right, dictate what a woman is? Can men dictate what you need to do to be a woman? Because look at this, like on Oren's date, right? One of my followers, his woman, or his date, was being like, literally, that's not being like a woman, right? You're not. So should he have said, "Oh, you need to be a woman, right? You need to be a woman. You should be submissive. You should be ladylike. You should, cook and clean. That's the insanity. The insanity of what women say. Oh, be a man. Really? Absolutely ridiculous. Because if this is the thing, if your logic cannot be reversed, it is illogical. It is idiotic, right? It is delusional. Because if she can say, oh, be a man, a man can say, be a woman. And he can dictate what qualifies to be a woman.
Man, okay? Genuinely confused on that one. I'm always flabbergasted. I'm like, I'm sorry, you did what? I'm sorry, you did what? I hate when I have to serve a table and I go to the table and I know it's a date and I see 2 cards out. I'm like, I'm not going to this fucking table. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not fucking doing it. I want to just pull the girl to the side. I'm like, bathroom, you and me right now, one-on-one. What the fuck is going on? Can I break your debit card? Why are you going 50-50 with a man? Immediately not happening. I'm not breaking it down for you. I've done so many videos on it already. I'm not breaking it down for you. He pays and that's it. Basta. End of story. They all want to be the fucking princess these days. Like, get fucked. He's letting you or making you travel to him. Why the fuck am I coming to you? That's never happening.
This whole idiotic rant is just pretty much her being selfish and her expecting men to put effort, while her just sit there and receive. Like, absolute women are just so asinine.
A guy tried that with me recently. I was in New York for my birthday. For my birthday, I was there. Me. And he was like, come to Midtown. I said, immediately not happening. Especially.
The absolute narcissism of women is it's like next level. It is next level. The ego of women. It's like, this is the thing. I swear, I do not believe, because women say this so much that, oh, my ex is a narcissist. Oh, my boyfriend's a narcissist. This man is a narcissist. Honestly, I cannot. If we had a poll, I believe the majority of narcissists are women. And I think it's I think it's like comparative, right? I think it's a whole lot more women are pure narcissists.
Because it's my birthday. Even if it wasn't, I would have fucking come to you. What do you mean come to you? I'm not coming to you. I'm in Soho. You come to me. Period. The fuck? What do I look like? And he's like, LOL. Immediately blocked. Get fucked. Oh wait, I forgot one. He makes you take his Instagram videos and photos. Like you're the photographer. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is the thing, right? The problem is most men find most women attractive. And then most men care more about looks than personality. At least especially before a relationship, right? They barely know her, so they care about their looks more than personality, but it's like so many women's personalities for shit. I swear to God, I cannot stand these women's personality. I cannot. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, let's check out this video. Yeah, Oren, it's funny, but yeah, it's funny. It's too much. But yes, let's check this one out.
I always get a kick when the males use single mom as an insult, because what do you mean? You mean how I am supporting 2 kids, a dog, and myself on 1 income? In this economy? You mean how I still look like this after having 2 children? You mean how I stay on top of everything? I work a full-time job, I have 2 side businesses, I maintain a home, I cook most of our meals, our fridge is always stocked, our bills are always paid, I always get the girls to their activities, I'm very involved with their school, I maintain my fitness and health, I get enough sleep, I have time for my friends, I have time to travel with my kids, and I have time to read. You mean to tell me that I'm doing all of that while you're leaving hate comments on the internet and it's an insult? Really? Because I don't know about you, but I am the hottest, healthiest, and wealthiest I've ever been without a man. So really that's an insult to you, isn't it? That you're not on my level. You could not do half of what I do every single day, even once. There's no way. There's no way. So the next time you want to use single mom, single mother as an insult, please remember what single mothers are actually doing and see if you measure up, because I would be willing to bet my house that you do not. Cheers. I always get a kick.
You know, this is weird with a lot of women. Right? They conflate a lot of things with being a adult comparative to your value in the dating market. Great. You know, you have businesses. Okay. You want a pat in the back? It's like, it means what? So, it's like, this is the thing, right? Single mom is, I guess you can construe it as kind of an insult, but it's like more like a reality check, in my opinion. It's a reality check. Great that you are a flourishing adult, but at the end of the day, you have a broken family, right? You can't keep a man that you gave 2 kids to. So no, it's a reality check. You can assume it as an insult, but it's more of a reality check. So yeah, let's break this down. Oh, and Oren, you know, this is the thing, right? There was a good period where the girls that I you know, the friends that are girls, I was going above and beyond for them, or I don't know, treating them differently than the male friends. And I was like, no, there's no really point to that. I don't know why I was doing that, because they're equals, right? Why treat them differently? That's ridiculous. Like, okay, this is what Oren said. I'll tell you a story about my friends that are girls. I stopped simping for them. They have complaints. My friend told me about it. They were like afraid I was an incel. When you don't treat girls like queen, they take it as an incel. Oh God, I hate the fucking incel shit. They keep asking if I'm okay. I said living the best version of my life. I treat people well. I find men have a better. This is the thing, right? It's like, if you don't treat women like they're queens, just like Oren said, they assume you are an incel. It's like, here's like Oren, right? Or I do this too. I treat women like equals. Okay? I would treat a woman no different than how I would treat a man. It's like, if I don't treat a woman special, then, oh, I must hate women. And it's like, seriously, do not women not understand what incel mean? No, these are the words that women throw out like insults. Like, it's for everything. It's as long as it's a man, it's for everything. Okay? Where you really don't understand the words you're saying. Right? Like I said, the word single mom, it's not really an insult, in my opinion. It's a reality check. It's a reality check. Yes, you have a great ego, but you know what? Bring it down, because you know what? You're nothing special. That's what it is. Right? You're nothing special, especially to the men that you want. So I just think it's ridiculous. And it's like, people, I honestly hate people I don't know, just recently I'm hearing so much incel words, so much this thrown around all the time, and it's like, it's so irritating. All right, let's break this down.
When the males use single mom as an insult, because what do you mean?
Again, they mean it as a reality check. Great, you have a high ego, you have high standards, great. But you know what? Reality check, you ain't that great. You ain't that great. Especially to the men you want. Stop. Yes, you are great, you're amazing to men you don't want, but what does that mean? Nothing. But to the men you want, right? That single mom is a reality check. Men of a certain caliber ain't checking for long-term commitment with single moms.
You mean how I am supporting 2 kids, a dog, and myself on 1 income?
Great! You're taking care of your responsibility. Do you want a gold medal? It's like, oh, great. Okay? And you have such a bad relationship with your child's father that you're not even getting child support. So he's not even supporting his kids. Awesome. Right? That's not a red flag. Right? That you had kids with the man that he's barely in his children's life then, because you're not even getting child support. You're not even getting help from your child's father. That sounds like a red flag. And great. It's like, you're supporting yourself, which you should. You're supporting your dog, which you should. You're supporting your kids. Great. You should. It's like women want gold medals. They want you to think that that you should give them the Nobel Prize for being a freaking adult. They're your kids. They're your dog. No, duh, you should support them. Who cares if you do a 1 paycheck? That's an adult. No, you're not old or qualify or what are entitled to what? Understanding, sympathy, fucking what?
In this economy? You mean how I still look like this after having 2 children?
Okay. Great, how you look like that after 2. I mean, it's like, great. I mean, you focus on your looks. Good for you. It's like, yes, you're decent looking. Okay. What?
You mean how I stay on top of everything? I work a full-time job, I have 2 side businesses, I maintain a home, I cook most of our meals, our fridge is always stocked, our bills are always...
All of those are just you reiterating you're an adult. You taking care of your responsibilities. Awesome. Awesome, right? You are taking care of your responsibility that you made, that you have. You having a job, awesome. You having 2 businesses, good for you. You are making meals for your kids. You should. It's like, none of these are exceptional, right? None of these are the bare minimum. You having a job, right? Yeah, her having 2 businesses, okay, that's a little bit special. But honestly, this is the thing. Single mom, that's not dating. That's in the dating market shit, okay? That talks about your dating value. Who gives a shit if you have 2 businesses in the dating market? You're not paying for a man. It's like honestly, right? I say this, right? And this is probably my opinion, like with Oren's date too, that he talked about. Any woman, right, that wants to talk about her career to you is idiotic. It's like foolish. Your career, right? You taking care of your responsibility, you are as an adult, does not add value to you in the dating market. It is the bare minimum for you to be a responsible adult. Okay? Men shouldn't expect that you don't have a job, right? Seriously, that's the bare minimum. Have a job. Okay? Men, the bare minimum is you taking care of your responsibilities. You have kids, you should be taking care of them. You're not entitled to a gold medal because you're taking care of your responsibilities. So really, what man that would date you, that would want to date you, gives a shit that you're taking care of your responsibilities? You should. But what they do care about is you being a single mom. Why? Because you didn't have to be. You didn't have to be a single mom, right? That marker didn't have to be there. Plus, it comes with a lot of baggage, right? When it comes to single moms.
Is paid. I always get the girls to their activities. I'm very involved with their school. I maintain my fitness and health. I get enough sleep. I have time for my friends. I have time to travel with my kids. And I have time to read.
Absolutely nothing special. Like, all that is either you're selfish, you care about yourself, which is fine, right? You're taking care of yourself, cool. 2, you're taking care of your responsibilities. Okay, great. It's like, it's absolutely, this is the insanity, right? Women think that, okay, I'm not fat. I know how to breathe. I know how to talk. I have a job. I take care of my responsibility. Men should want me, right? Men should be all over me. Really? What the hell do you say is different than any other women? Okay, she has a job. Should men date women without jobs? I mean, it's like, okay, you're no different than the next woman. Okay, you're paying your bills. Great. Should women aren't paying bills now? I mean, you're taking care of your kids. You're a single mom. I mean, are women, single moms, not taking care of their kids? It's like, women don't understand. You say nothing that makes you no better, no different than any other women out there. Okay? You know what would make you special? It's how you treat men. That would make you more special, right? That would make you more special. But the list she said is either about herself or about how she takes care of her responsibility. Great, right? I mean, besides for her body, great. If you want a man that just wants you for your body, okay, cool. But really, that only goes so far, okay? You taking care of your body is great. I mean, men would love to tap that, right? The men that you want would definitely want to have sex with you. But nothing you say that will make a man desirable to be with you long term. Great, you have a job. Great, you talk to your friends. Great, you have side business. Great, you take care of your responsibility as a single mom. Okay, but how does that benefit a man? Nothing she said, besides her looks, right? Besides her looks, benefits a man. Not her kids, not her job, not her 2 businesses, not her talking to her friends. It's like, if a woman ever comes across this video, right? Probably not. Please tell me what thing that she said that actually benefits a man besides her body, right? Besides her, saying she still looks good. Okay, cool. But nothing else she said is all that special.
You mean to tell me that I'm doing all of that while you're leaving hate comments on the internet and it's an insult? Really? Because
you're doing all that. It's like, really, it is nothing special, right? The two businesses, okay, that may be above average for people, right? I mean, people don't always have side businesses. I'll give you that. But besides that, really, you've done nothing special. Nothing you say is all that amazing. It's really the bare minimum of human beings, of adults. Okay? And again, hate comment saying you're a single mom, that is the reality. You are a single mom. Right? Again, it is to bring you down to reality. This ego, this narcissism for something so ordinary. It's like, women are so ridiculous. They are so ordinary, right? All these things she listed really is so amazingly ordinary. And yet she thinks she deserves a Nobel Prize for it.
I don't know about you, but I am the hottest, healthiest, and wealthiest I've ever been without a man. So really...
Okay, good for you. Yet you're still a single mom. A single mom that couldn't keep the man you gave 2 kids to. Great, you're the hottest and wealthiest you've ever been with. Wealthiest, well, means what to a man, right? Hottest, well, you can't keep a man. So really, great, right? It's like, you could be hot for yourself. Cool, right? A fat woman can be hot for herself. Means what? Means really nothing, right? When you're hot, yet no one cares, no one wants it. Really, what does that mean? Great that you deem yourself the hottest thing you've ever been, right? Great. Yet no man wants to commit to you. Means what? It's like you could have $1 million, yet you never spend it. What does that $1 million mean then? Right? Oh, I'm a millionaire, but you know what? I've never spent a dime of that money. Then it means nothing, right? Money means nothing if it's never used. Your beauty means nothing if it's, what does it get you? There's no, you don't get the men that you want, right? So really, you could be beautiful, but if you get no man, or you get shitty man, or you get none of the men you want, okay, being the most beautiful means what?
That's an insult to you, isn't it? That you're not on my level. You could not do half of what I do every single day, even once. There's no way. There's no way. So the next time you want to use single mom, single mother as an insult, please remember what single mothers are actually doing and see if you measure up, because I would be willing to bet my house that you do not. Cheers. I always get a
Your level, I mean, like seriously. Women, like that's the thing where, honestly, the thing, women are so egotistical. Yeah, that's her position. That is her position in life. It's insane. All right, this is a short clip, but I thought it was interesting. I thought the topic, the idea is pretty interesting. So let's listen to this.
No contact with someone that you had history with or used to be with is insane. Like, the concept is insane, and I know it's necessary, but what do you mean I don't talk to you at all anymore? I used to know how many shits you took a day. Like, you would text me that you burped, and I used to know what it tasted like, what it felt like. You knew when my period was coming. You knew who I hate. You know my biggest fears. Are you okay? Are you alive? Are you healthy? Is your family okay? Like, are you even the same person anymore? And it's insane, because this is someone that you used to text and call and see 24/7, whether you were in a relationship or it was just a situationship. How weird is it that now we're walking past each other and we're choosing to not even say hello? Or, better yet, I haven't seen you in months. Where's Waldo looking ass? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Like, that's the vibe now. And if I do walk past you, What do you mean we're not saying hello to each other, Pookie? Just a couple weeks ago, you were inside me. No contact with someone that you had history with or used to be with.
You know, this is personal opinion, maybe a hot take, right? I think it's fine for people to move on quickly. Why did I say this, right? This kind of gives me the idea of it, right? I've had you know, you hear this take a lot, right? Where it's insane that, let's say, a man or woman, right, moves on, like they break up with you tomorrow. I mean, they break up with you yesterday, and then tomorrow they have another person. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. In my personal opinion, right? I think it's fine. Because here's the thing, where, in my opinion, when the breakup happens, most of the time, the person who breaks up with you, they've already checked out for a while, right? They don't break up with you in the midst of being happy with you. Usually they break up with you in the midst of being absolutely hating the relationship or don't want to be in a relationship anymore. So really, if they move on, right? I do not believe in like, or you know, you can, but I don't believe that you have to be depressed for months, linger on it for months, right? A breakup or whatever for months, and can't get past it. Have some emotional like control, right? Have some emotional stability. Have some emotional intelligence. Understand that if it's over, it's over, right? I mean, it's like, stop lingering on things that it failed for a reason. So that's like thing where, well, I see that's like for me, right? If I could, I mean, if it happened like that, right? It doesn't usually happen like that. But if every time I broke that a relationship of mine ended, and if I had another woman right then and there, I could do it. And I would love the new woman just as well or immensely without really no problem. In my opinion, right? That's how I am, right? I'm not lingering on, oh my God, I still love my ex. I'm still missing. I still want to be with her. I can't devote my time, effort into the next woman, or I don't have feelings for her. No. In my opinion, I'm controlled. If my last relationship failed, then it failed, right? Because if I wanted to be, if like, this is the thing, right? If you were emotional, like, oh, you still hung up on your ex, well, if it didn't fail, you would still be with them, right? Like, if it didn't fail, you would still be with them. So you being sad, you being hung up, does what, right? It's showing that you lack emotional control. You lack emotional intelligence because you know what? You didn't realize that relationship failed. Because if it didn't, it still would have been together. So this video kind of made me think about that.
Is insane. Like, the concept is insane, and I know it's necessary, but what do you mean I don't talk to you at all anymore? I used to know how many shits you took a day. Like, you would text me that you burped, and I used to know what it tasted like, what it felt like. You knew when my period was coming. You knew who I hate. You know my biggest fears. Are you okay? Are you alive? Are you healthy? Is your family?
This is the thing where, this is the thing where women are so emotionally attached and delusional. Yes, you are so intertwined with this person, but if the relationship was still good, it wouldn't have ended. So you caring about this person is great. It's nice, but honestly, you constantly think about them does what for you? It doesn't help. It's not healthy. It's not emotionally healthy. It's not healthy for you. So this is the problem with anyone that is not in control of their emotions, right? They're not emotionally intelligent, right? They're not emotionally regulated. Because if you still, like, you break up, right? And here's the thing. Most relationships, women break up. Women break relationships, right? The majority of them. So hypothetically, right? If you broke up with them, why the hell do you still have lingering feelings? You shouldn't. Because if you do, you should have never broken up with them. Now, let's say this, right? If he broke up with her, I can understand why she would still have lingering feelings. But here's the thing. unless you are willingly, right, willingly to bend over backwards, beg, change who you are, right? Change who you are. Whatever he didn't like about you. This is the thing with women, okay? Fine, you still love him, you still miss him, you wonder about him, cool. Then change who you are if you still want to be with him. If you still care about him so much that you wonder what he's doing, how he is, okay, that you want him in your life, well then change who you are so you can get him back into your life. Right? If it's such a big deal, because here's the thing, women have to understand, you want him so badly, well then make the sacrifice. Because this is the thing, if you won't change why, let's say if he broke up with her, right? If he broke up with the woman, if you weren't willingly to change who you are to get back with him, then why be stuck in that emotional hellhole? That's the thing where, this is where I want to show, like, do not be ruled by your emotions, right? It is a detriment.
Okay? Like, are you even the same person anymore? And it's insane because this is someone that you used to text and call and see 24/7, whether you were in a relationship or it was just a situationship. How weird is it that now we're walking past each other and we're choosing to not even say hello? Or, better yet, I haven't seen you in months. Where's Waldo looking ass? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Like, that's the vibe now. And if I do walk past you, what do you mean we're not saying hello to each other, Pookie? Just a couple weeks ago, you were inside me. No contact.
You know, this is the thing, right? Why you hear the conversation and why, let's say this, body count. Like this is the thing where you constantly hear these certain talking points, right, of men. But why do men say it? Why do men care about body count? Why do men care about this? Why do men care? Because you can see the results. You can see the reasoning. Let's say this, body count. What women with high body counts, with women, and this is the thing, let's say not even high, right? With women that's dealing with men. So let's say a woman that has, let's say, 30 bodies, right? Out of those bodies, most likely 1, 2, 3, 5, whatever, bunch of men would do this to a woman. Will pretty much make her emotionally unstable. Put these emotional, right, trauma onto her, where she's like, oh my God, I am wondering, I'm so fixated on this man. I am so emotionally attached. I miss this man. I want this man. I'm constantly thinking about this man, right? That's the thing. That's the thing where men say that it will make you hard to deal with because honestly, your mind is on other men that you have dealt with. Men that have imprinted on you. That's the problem. Okay? That's the problem why men say, oh, body count kind of matters. It's not necessarily the numbers, right? But it's the balance of probability. The balance of probability. This is why I look at things a little bit more. I'm trying to analyze things, look at things a little bit more logical, right? Why do men care about body count? Men don't necessarily care about body count. Okay? Men care about the balance of probability that the men you deal with, right? Let's say you deal with one man. The balance of probability is that one man does this to you might not be as high. But the probability of 50, 100, right? Out of those 100 men, you will most likely deal with plenty or, you know, a handful of men that's done this to you, okay? And this, what this man has done to her, that emotional wall, that emotion, it's like that emotional stability, that trauma, okay? Right? That way of thinking makes a woman like this hard to deal with. Because now she'll be hard to deal with the next man, right? Because she's emotionally attached to a man she's dealt with. Because he's imprinted on her, right? And here, let's do another thing, right? Alpha widowed. That's another talking point of men, right? She's literally been alpha widowed, right? She's been imprinted by a man so hard that even though either she left him or he left her, she still constantly think about him. She constantly want this man in her life, right? That's being alpha widowed. So you can think about more talking points. I'm not thinking about anything off the top of my head, but why men say certain talking points is that you can see that in women, right? You can see that in real life, how women think, how women act. We men analyze that, because here's the thing, right? The reality is men know women. Men know women. The flip side, women know shit about men. They don't know anything. If anything at all, right?
With someone that you had history with or used to be with is insane. Like, the concept is insane, and I know it's necessary, but what do you mean I don't talk to you at all anymore? I used to know how many shits you took a day. Like, you would text me that you burped, and I used to know what it tasted like, what it felt like. You knew when my period was coming. You knew who I hate. You know my biggest fears. Are you okay? Are you alive? Are you healthy? Is your family okay? Like, are you even the same person anymore? And it's insane, because this is someone that you used to text and call and see 24/7, whether you were in a relationship or it was just a situationship. How weird is it that now we're walking past each other and we're choosing to not even say hello? Or, better yet, I haven't seen you in months. Where's Waldo looking ass? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Like, that's the vibe now. And if I do walk past you, what do you mean we're not saying hello to each other, Pookie? Just a couple weeks ago, you were inside me. No contact with someone that you had history with or used to be with is insane.
Really? You really? You mean? Oh wait, what did I say? Well, I mean, what do you guys think of this one, right? What do you guys think of this one? Hey, try not to say the right word. I do this too, but it makes you seem unsure and looking for approval. I do this, but was told by my men friends not to do it. If you're sure of something, don't ask for approval. You repeat the word. Huh. No, that's true. Confident people don't ask for approval. I agree. If you're confident, just do it. I definitely agree. And women do love confidence. I agree with that. No. Yeah. That's I mean, like Aura, that's good for you, right? Having a good level of confidence, definitely amazing. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It's never easy, right? It's never easy. Because here's the thing, right? Confidence, no one's born with it, right? No one's born with it. It's trials and tribulations, right? I mean, some people, the trials, the journey is easier than others, so definitely it ain't easy. No, this is the thing, right? I have this weird vocabulary. I do. I honestly, again, I wouldn't say this. Here's the thing. Why I do not expect my channel to grow or get any big or anything like that. I'm not the most charismatic man, right? I'm not the best public speaker. I'm not really good at it, right? No, Oren, I love it. I love it, right? Criticism is good. Constructive criticism is good. I'm just saying that, I'm at this age, it's just something that's built in, right? Where I constantly say it. It's constantly built into me, where my vocabulary, my just my speech patterns, how I talk, how I, it's just built. I mean, it's not a easy journey. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying to speak. And this is the thing where I love this channel, is that one of the things why I want to do is like help myself improve and talking and thinking, that's one thing where I'm a terrible public speaker, right? Terrible. That's why I'm not charismatic. I'm not good with my words. I don't think on the spot. So you can see that with how I talk. You can see that with how I stop talking, thinking, all that stuff. It doesn't flow. Yo, Oren, you're crazy. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Oh, bro, you're amazing. But yeah, oh, God. No, Oren, you are amazing, right? Thank you. Thank you, brother. It's just... Thank you. I'm trying, right? Like I said, right? God, I need to try to change it. I do need to change it because I notice it a lot. I do notice it a lot. And it's like, I do need to figure out how I could change. But it's like, honestly, I feel like I need to talk more because I've had, my young adulthood was pretty lonely, right? Pretty long. It's like the very regular men that don't really have a social life, don't really get out, don't talk much, don't really. So one of the biggest thing about this channel is like it helps me improve. It helps me communicate, just get out of my shell in a sense, right? And that's true, right? I do need to. I want to do that. I should slow down more. Bro, I love it. Thank you for the support, and thank you for the. I'm always learning, and I'm always trying to improve. This is why I said where I'm on my journey to be the best version of myself. I really am. This is why I said the people that have supported me until now, right? That continues to support me and that's been there with me. Please know this is a journey. This right here, this channel that you guys have, that you're on with this with me, right? That you're on this with me. I am slowly trying to be the best version of myself. So we're both, all of us, right? My brothers. We're all on this journey to be the best version of ourselves. I hope we can share it. I hope we can go on this journey together and see the improvement. That's what I want, right? Where we all are seeing the improvements we are making over time. So I hope that we all are truly like brothers. That's what I want, right? That's what I'm hoping for. And that's why I love you guys. I do. For anyone who joins my live, who supports my channel, who is, there with me, and you don't have to, what is it? You don't have to donate, but it's just that you guys are there on my journey and being with me. No, bro, I know I say it a lot of times. Trust me. It is like, I know I say it a lot. But this is the thing where I realize, right, I'm grounded, where I realize that I do not have the most charismatic, speech. My words aren't amazing. I'm not flowing with great conversation skills. I do know, right? I do know that. It's just, I always say, like, no man is perfect, right? No man is perfect, and we're all, yes, it's programming. It is programming. I would say, no doubt. I was like, simpy, pleasing. I've always been, it's been like that for years. Only, to be honest, only in recent years is how I changed my mindset, right? Really? Yes. I mean, this is the thing. I can tell you this. Only recent years is why I changed my mindset, where I want to improve. Because this is, at my age, it's crazy that only in the last 5-6 years is when I'm starting to wanting to improve myself. And that's why I hope that a lot of younger men will see that you are better off trying to improve when you're younger. You can see the results, you know, much earlier. So me trying to improve now, it's hard. It's not easy, but I'm trying. I am trying my best, and I've noticed that plenty of times. So I would definitely take that to that advice to heart, and I'm going to try to improve more. So I love it. Thank you, Oren. You are amazing, right? You're amazing. And this is the thing. It's good that I'm noticing it more, right? I'm trying to notice it more. So that's a good part of it. So thank you, brother. Thank you for thank you for being a part of my journey. While hopefully I could be a part of yours. All right. So you're amazing. Yes. So, you know, I think it was a good way to end the live. Again, thank you everyone for all the support. You guys are amazing. I honestly appreciate you guys. I can honestly say I love you guys like real brothers. I really mean it. Oren, you are amazing. You know what? Oren, thank you. So, hope you guys liked the lives today. Thank you guys for checking my other videos. Thank you for the support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. You guys are amazing. yo, Redneck, you're amazing. Thank you for the thank you for the support. I love you guys. Yo, Stanley, I hope you catch the next live. I hope you catch the next live. Thank you for stopping by. No, please challenge me. This is the thing. This is the thing where I want to build a community that where we support each other. We challenge each other to. We are fine with critiquing. We are fine with helping each other improve. That is the community I want to create. I hate that people, mainstream, always deem that Red Pill, Manosphere, all these men communities are toxic. It is not. In my opinion, it is not. Or some, yes, but honestly, it's not, and it doesn't have to be. I want all of us to want to view each other as brothers, show love, show respect, and challenge each other. That's the thing, right? God damn it. Defeat every challenge. Don't invite them. Amazing. Thank you for challenging me. Thank you for wanting to push me to be better. Thank you. So, love you guys. I appreciate all the help. I appreciate the love. You guys are amazing. So, hope you guys have a good night. See you guys on the next live. Later, guys. I'm trying my best. Of course. Later, Oren.